Hi everyone. I know it's been a while, so I'm very sorry for that, but I've been working on the EP, which is what I'm going to talk about today. So, I'm going to give a sort of in depth, track by track look at the EP and just discuss the kind of stories behind each of the songs, how it came about, and kind of my creative process with each of the songs. So, the first song on the EP is the title track, which is Uncharted Waters. Now, I hadn't wrote a song in must have been about 2-3 years before writing Uncharted Waters. So getting back into it at about April, May time last year was really quite good, and I was able to get a fresh perspective after just not really writing for a couple of years and still exposing myself to quite a lot of different music. So in regards to the lyrics, this song kind of details a friendship and how the persona has these worries or concerns or doubts about issues they've had and doesn't really tell people about it, kind of keeps it inside themselves. And then they meet this friend and they're able to, well, the friend's able to like see past the facade that they put on, that they're okay, and sees that there are actually big issues that they may be facing, and they're able to speak to them on an emotional level about it. That's why I love performing this song, because it really speaks to me emotionally, and it's very different from what you normally hear in regards to a kind of pop song, really. It's still a ballad at the end of the day, but it's a different take on a ballad. Also, when it came to putting this song on the EP, I thought to add a different set of instruments, so I was able to bring in my singing teacher and his wife and get them to both play violin on the song itself, which adds a whole different level to what it sounds like originally on YouTube. And the second song on the EP is called Hearts on Fire. Now, Hearts on Fire I wrote sometime in the summer of last year. I think it was about July or August time. And the song is mainly discusses this idea of kind of giving advice about relationships to either a friend or their younger self, the persona's younger self. You could interpret it in both ways, but with that, it's talking about how the fact you will get hurt, but you've still got to be passionate, and also you can't go half-heartedly into something and expect everything that you want. When it came to recording this particular song, I felt that it needed something new and something fresh on it to make it really stand out from the version that was already on YouTube. So I'm excited to say I was able to bring in Annie Williams. Now, if you don't know who she is, she also does YouTube, so I'll put her link in the description, so make sure to subscribe. Now, she's a very talented guitarist, and she also sings as well, so it's very good to have someone that talented on the EP. Now, when it came to rehearsing and then performing for the EP, the song sounded so nice, like right off the bat, because we were able to change it in a way without taking away from the original song. So we were able to slow it down a bit and make it more emotional while still being able to tell the story that we wanted in this particular song. The third song on the EP is called 5. Now, 5 I wrote about September, October time of last year, and with this particular song, I kind of based it off a double entendre. The fact that taking 5 in a performance sense is like taking 5 minutes and taking a break. But then I decided to relate it to a relationship and this idea of taking a break from each other so that wounds can be healed, really. And although it's hard and you hear that through the lyrics for the person singing it, it's well worth the while, and it's going to be worth it in the long run. And they understand that and are trying to make the other person in the relationship understand that as well. And the final song on the EP is called My World. Now, My World I've only talked about recently because I put it as a teaser at the end of one of my previous videos. And with My World, it kind of came about very late last year, early this year. So the kind of story behind the song, it's kind of in the name. It talks about how this one person in their life is just all that matters to them. They're so important and so central in more or less everything they do. With this song, I was able to sing and also rap. I wrote my own rap. It probably won't sound great, but I'm trying my very best for you guys. So yeah, that was the final song on the EP.